Hey guys, welcome to Cooking with Brashley. So today we have a very special guest. We have Brandon Prust, retired NHL player from my favorite team, Montreal Canadiens. Hey, and we have his wife, MP, who, I don't know, she does everything. She's an actress, model, TV personality. Anyways, they have this journey that they're going on. They've asked us to be a part of, which we're honored to be a part of. So you guys want to tell them exactly what's going on?
Yeah, well, since I've retired, I've kind of... I think I'm still pretty trim.
Your skin got thicker.
Let's okay, we're picking you apart. My eating habits have not been the same. You know, I don't have any real responsibility in getting up and going to work out or going to practice. I don't care if I eat a slice of pizza or two at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night. You know,
we call it dessert.
We call it dessert, where we have dinner at around 7, and then we look at each other and we say, "Do you want to have dessert?" And then we order pizza. That's our dessert. So we asked Brad and Ashley to show us some good cooking recipes of some of our favorite meals, and
but the healthy version.
The healthy version of our favorite meals.
The first meal we're going to be making today, guys, is a healthy style poutine. So this is very nutrient dense. Okay, Brandon. Actually, his favorite meal. Why was this?
Well, when I fell in love with Maripier, she introduced me to some of the best poutines. But yeah, so I'm a big fan of poutine, but obviously it is not a very healthy choice of a meal.
So Brandon asked us to do this meal. My first thought was with the gravy. Obviously, every poutine needs an awesome gravy, right? But we're gonna make our gravy today using the power for the superfood with bone broth, okay? So what we're gonna learn today is I'm gonna actually break down the amino acid profile in bone broth and what each amino acid does for our body and how great it is for us and why everybody should be drinking a cup of this a day or adding it to their recipes. So all these healthy recipes, if you want, we're doing with MP and Brandon. If you want more recipes, check out our ebook. It's in the link below.
So you want to eat healthy.
So you want to eat healthy, okay? So we're going to get this started, okay? Okay guys, so to start this recipe off, what we're going to use is we're going to use sweet potatoes instead of regular potatoes. But if you did use regular potatoes, all you need to do to make them a little bit better for you is you cool them after you cook them and you create that resistant starch, right? So it acts like more like a fiber. We're going to use sweet potatoes today, right? So that nice orange color, a lot of beta carotene in them, okay? So a lot of nutrition in these guys. So Brandon, if you want to start by cutting these up, we're going to make these into a little bit of French fries. And what we've done already, guys, is we have already put these into an air fryer. Now, an air fryer cooks at a lower temperature, right? So you don't ruin all the vitamins and minerals in it. And you're just using a little bit of oil. You can make frite style, or you can make them into a wedge style, whatever Brandon wants.
So yeah, like how, what would you like?
So what you want to do right now, so we'll cut that potato just like that, and we're going to flop it down like that, just so that it's safety first.
Yeah.
So now you can, so now you have a base to cut on, right? We're going to cut those just like that. Yeah, perfect. And then we'll cut those into strips, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to douse that in a little bit of avocado oil.
Safety is not usually, you know, practiced in this,
well,
so it's good that you're...
Hence the teeth, right? Brandon just got a new tooth yesterday, okay? But we want to be as safe as we get at home, okay? We want to keep all our fingers at this. We don't want to sweet potato.
And I'm faint at the sight of blood,
finger poutine, okay? So we chop these up into little French fries, okay? And we're going to toss in avocado oil. Now, avocado oil has a very high smoke point, okay? It's about 460 degrees Celsius, I think. So it's one of the best oils to cook on high heat. So we are going to put these in the oven later, okay? Because if you don't have an air fryer, we're just going to bake them. We're going to bake them at a higher temperature. But the avocado oil, the heat better, rather than the other, rather than like an extra virgin olive oil or some of the other oils with low smoke points. So while Brandon's doing that, we'll get those going. Oh.
How do those fries look?
Those look good.
That looks great, man.
Yeah. Too big, too small?
Nope, they're good. Let's toss them in.
No, that's good. Okay, guys, now I'm going to explain what we're going to do with the gravy. So usually the way you would make a gravy is from, you know, your leftover grease drippings from whether a roast or a chicken, turkey, something like that, and you add a bunch of flour to it. Obviously, we want to kind of stay away from processed flours in this recipe. So what we're going to be using, guys, is we're going to be using a organic grass-fed beef bone broth. And we're going to talk to you about the amino profile that's in this. So all the different type of amino acids that are very helpful for our gut, for strength, for healing, all the types of things, okay? And then we're gonna saute some garlic and some onions and some mushrooms. And we're gonna grind that all up, and we're gonna make a beautiful gravy out of that with some nice organic cheese curds. That I think even MD might like.
Oh,
Yeah, and she is picky about her cheese curds and cheese.
Oh, I'm nervous then.
Yeah, she is. That should be a good test. She says that cheese is the most important thing.
Oh man, I know, we know it. And again, I'm just gonna throw this out there. This is the first time we've made this recipe.
MP, what's the most important thing for a poutine out of all the ingredients?
The gravy.
Oh, the gravy. I thought it was
And this gravy is gonna be dynamite. Well, Brandon still cutting those.
Sweet potato.
I'm not gonna hold my breath while I cut some sweet potatoes.
Oh, I didn't know I was.
No, it's not a race. I'm just saying you actually enjoy it.
Well, it feels like a race now.
I don't mind it. Okay, well, Ashley, he's done that. Do you want to coat those in some avocado oil?
Yeah.
And then we're going to put down a baking sheet and we're going to get that in the oven.
Actually, you know what? We'll add some carrot on.
Oh, yeah, baby. So we've left the skins on our potatoes. The reason being we want as much fiber as we can, right? So fiber is going to help slow down the digestive system. It's going to help us absorb, and absorb more nutrients in the body, right? So anybody who's stressed or plays sports or is constantly working out, okay, is going to need that fiber to assimilate some of the vitamins and minerals. Well, it will be. It will be.
I will.
You want to get that on? Then well, Ashley's going to bake those. What the kind of key to baking sweet potatoes is make sure that none of them are overlapped on each other. Make sure you take some time. Brandon's good at that. Okay, so we're going to put the potatoes in the oven, Brandon. Okay, we don't really need to season those right now because we're going to make this beautiful gravy. We can put a little salt and pepper on after we're done cooking, okay? Because the pepper's going to help us assimilate some of those vitamins as well. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, guys, we're going to make our gravy. Okay, to start off with the gravy, I've already put some grass-fed butter into the pan. Brandon, I want you to chop that onion up, dice that onion up.
You know, I've never chopped an onion.
Oh my gosh,
so
well let me show
So
you.
what I'll show you.
I'm not really an onion fan.
So this is a sweet onion. Again, sweet onions, they have a more sweet flavor. So I like to do this. You peel the skin off. There's usually 2 layers of skin on an onion that you want to get rid of. That's the tougher thing. So you do this. I eat these raw, by the way.
I don't think I've ever had an onion in my house.
This is like my favorite thing. This is my comfort food. Some girls eat chocolate. I eat onions.
Weird as weird.
Ew. Yeah.
What a weirdo. Thanks, MD.
I ate them since I was a kid. I can't stop. So anyway, so
I had
then
to deal with her breath.
I've just started to like onions like maybe in the last like year, but I like them more cold. Like I can eat that like raw.
Yeah, so this is sweet as well. So there's a lot of different onions. Spanish onions. There, this is a Vidalia onion. Yeah, it's sweet. Another way to beat the heat on an onion is you cut it up, you take the skin off, you put it in the fridge, and it'll cool down. So all we're gonna do is we're just gonna chop it like this.
You just wanted to show off, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna chop it. It's very cathartic to me.
Do you want to actually, we need a couple cloves of that. You want to rip some of that part?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to fry up those onions with some garlic and some mushrooms. We're going to let that saute with our bone broth. Bone broth has 4 different amino acids. We have arginine, we have glutamine, we have glycine, and we have proline, okay? Now arginine, have you ever taken arginine?
I don't think so.
Or you worked out or anything like that?
Like as a supplement?
Yeah.
Like what do you put it in your drink or something?
Right, something like that. You know what, have you ever had a pre-workout?
Yeah.
Pre-workouts all have arginine in them. What arginine does the vasodilator, okay? So it opens up your blood vessels, which allows for more nutrients to get into your cells, okay? It also, not for people who are working out, but for just normal people for bone broth, arginine actually helps you get oxygenated blood to your cardiovascular system, to your heart. So it makes you a healthier person, okay? And then we have glutamine. Glutamine is the most abundant amino acids, good for muscle repair.
Yeah, I took lots of that in my life.
Took lots of glutamine. Now glutamine is huge in this. And another benefit of glutamine, for people that are starting a diet to heal their guts, guys, glutamine is actually the preferred food for your microbiome in your stomach. Okay, so basically it promotes good gut health. When you have good gut health, you have good digestion, you're overall healthy. Okay, you get less sick, you absorb more nutrients through that way. Okay, so great for that. And then we have proline. Proline, have you ever been sore joints, tendons, anything like that?
A couple times.
I'm sure a couple times, right? So proline is a huge factor for that. So it really helps with kind of tissue repair as far as joint pain and your tendons, stuff like that. So another one will be, you probably heard this, was it
Can I use that knife?
Yep.
Anyways, very, very good for you. And the last but not least is the glycine in this. So every bone broth has glycine as well. Now glycine is very good for what?
Elasticity.
Yeah, elasticity. Or is that proline?
I don't know.
Either way, one of them is very good for it. So if you get those stretch marks, or if you're losing weight and worried about stretch marks, very good for the elasticity of your skin. Okay, glycine, another benefit of that is it's a detoxifying agent. So what it does is it helps the kidney actually attach to certain toxins, and you're able to urinate more frequently, I guess. So which helps you detoxify your system. So that's all in this little guy right here. Now you want to make sure that you're getting the organic grass-fed beef, because if it's just a regular old stock, then it could have a whole bunch of carcinogenic and toxins in it.
And if you want to learn more about bone broth, I actually wrote a blog on it. So if you visit the healthandbuiltinfo.com website, there's a blog on there that details more of what Brad's saying and all of the health benefits that come from drinking a bone a day.
Drinking a bone a day.
MP, you need that in your diet.
A bone a day, yeah. Okay, guys.
Brandon said 3 a day.
Brandon is chopping the, what are you chopping? Garlic. He's chopping the garlic. What I'm going to do is, so we got the onion sauteing and some butter. He's going to add some garlic in there. And I'm going to take a handful of these mushrooms and I'm going to wash them, right? Now, I don't know, being a rookie, I know this is a long time ago for you, dude.
Yeah.
Did you ever heard the term, did they ever call you a shroom?
Shroom?
A shroom.
As a rookie?
Yeah.
No, it was always schmelt.
Smelt? What's smelt mean?
Schmelt. That's what we call rookies. You schmelt.
Okay. Well,
That's a fish, actually. My grandpa.
in the fire department, they used to call rookie shrooms or student shrooms.
But I've never heard that. But yeah, in hockey, it's
You smelt.
schmelt. Yeah.
Which is a fish. It's a small fish.
So I'm going to chop these. Brandon's chopping the garlic. I'm going to chop these mushrooms. Now, if you can find cremini mushrooms, those are the best for this.
Cremini mushrooms means.
My wife, the writer. Okay. Whatever.
English major.
That's
Yes.
not an English major.
Poli-sci, right?
Poli-sci.
Is that it? But you used to be
Did
an
nothing
editor.
for me.
You used to be an editor.
Yeah, because I did journalism.
Well, there you go. Okay. So I wash my mushrooms, good to know. Okay. Now we're going to throw that in as well. I'm going to show you what we're doing there. Okay. Toss that baby up a little bit.
And you don't need this minced like.
No, that's good, bro.
Yeah.
That's
So I'm going to go down so
Yeah.
you can blend it.
Okay.
Okay, so once we get this on, guys, we're going to saute this for maybe about 10 minutes. And we're going to add our bone broth. We're going to bring that to a little bit of a boil, and then we're going to reduce the heat. Okay, so I think that's all we need to do for right now. We're going to wait for our sweet potatoes. We're going to wait for this. So we'll be back right after this, okay? Okay, so we sauteed our veggies here, looking quite nice here. Starting to caramelize a bit. Those flavors are coming together. Ready? You want to add the bone broth, okay? So you're going to add the bone broth. And then we're going to take this guy to add a little bit more flavor. Now there's an optional recipe you can...
I'm going to put the fan on just for this, because it's probably going to
Please.
Go.
Oh, that's right, because you don't have a food range. So
Yeah, it goes down, right? So
we'll bring that to a boil, okay? What I'm going to add for some flavor is a little balsamic vinegar, okay? Just like that. And then we'll add a little bit of the sea salt if you have.
do you want this down to 5?
We'll bring this to a boil first.
Okay, so you want
Boil
it
that up.
at 8.
Yep, and bring that up to a boil with 8. I'm just going to add some salt, we can add some pepper, and an optional ingredient you can use, which is really nice, instead of like a soy sauce or Worcestershire sauce, which obviously is soy based, which has gluten in it, you can use a coconut nectar. Now, the stores in London apparently
The
don't.
coconut what?
Coconut nectar.
So coconut nectar, you think like it's going to be like sugar, but it's almost like
Beautiful.
a soy replacement. So I use it in a lot of stir fries and to marinate like salmon and things, because it kind of gives off like that salty flavor that you would find in soy sauce.
Okay. You start to smell that. I love soy sauce.
Smell it.
Smell nice. Okay.
Drink that.
So we're going to let that come to a boil, and then we're going to cover it and let that simmer for a bit, and then we're going to blend it. So we'll be back again.
Hey guys, so now that our gravy has been brought to a boil, we're going to put it in the blender and we're going to blend it up so it gets consistent. So it gets all those little chunkies out of there.
Yeah, so you just want to smooth out the mushrooms, the onions, and the garlic. So yeah, go ahead. We're going to let you do that.
This is going to be a tough one.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
well it's not really.
Okay, remember what I said before in previous shows, when you're blending hot liquid, Okay, you're gonna create pressure. Okay, so we're gonna blend this up and then we're gonna put it back into the saucepan and let it reduce a little bit more. And get a nice thick gravy, something we can just slide this
okay, Ash?
Yep.
Okay, be careful, and you're gonna need something to cover the top there.
Oh yeah, I lost the top.
Oh god, it's already coming out, is it?
No, you just spilt it.
Like a little tiny bit.
I'm gonna check on the fries while you two Jerry do that.
Let me fry some. What do you want me to use?
Now, Ash has an opening on the top, okay? So don't do this in a closed blender or you're gonna have an explosion. Okay, short little bursts. Okay, you have a nice mushroom gravy.
False.
Oh!
See that blender?
No, that's actually doing the job, man. Okay, so get it so it's a nice consistency. Okay guys, so we're back. We've reduced our gravy now. If you want to show them. Yeah, take a look. Oh, yeah, slow down. Oh, miscommunication, that's right. So we have our gravy. It's thickened up quite a bit. We haven't used any guar gum or any thickening or any flours. I have a cheese curd in my mouth right now, so I probably should have done that.
They're pretty delicious.
Yeah, they are delicious. Okay, so all we've used is organic grass-fed bone broth, mushrooms, onions, and garlic. We blended it up, reduced it down a bit. We have our sweet potatoes all done from our air fryer. We have another batch in the oven, so others can have. Now what we're gonna do is take our organic cheese curds.
Break them up on there.
Now for any of you guys who are vegans or vegetarians, a couple of different options. Cooking with hockey players, gotta love it.
What?
Nothing.
Was that making too much noise for you?
No,
no.
I just thought you just smush it and you have monster hands on. I'm quite terrified of it. So a couple different options for cheese on your poutine, right? If you're a vegetarian or a vegan, or you just have a lactose intolerance. You can cut up some cauliflower florets, very fine. You can bake those and they kind of give that texture, right, of cheese. Or you can actually bake some garlic bulbs and actually put the garlic bulbs on top. Both great options, great full of phytonutrients, and great for you, okay? But we're doing the classic poutine here.
So now, Brad, do you want to come to it?
No, let the man do it. This is how he fell in love with his wife.
Yeah.
It was take colder.
Okay, so got our cheese curds. Quite Bro, you don't even know. Okay, quite heaping cheese curds there, and then we're gonna pour the gravy over the top. You got it, bro. And however much you want, okay? Oh yeah. Well, we have another batch we have to do.
Okay.
So now hog it off.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. So we're all set. Our poutine's put together. We're gonna pour the gravy on. Now it's time to taste test.
MP!
Yeah.
Okay. This is.
We got some guests.
All right. You guys go ahead and try.
We're gonna do the taste.
Here you go, Logan.
Taste test together.
Logan Stout.
Now, Logan, breathe on it. Blow on it first. Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
It's pretty hot.
This is I'll give you a little French fry.
Do you like sweet potato fries?
Yeah, she loves it. And a little cheese. Yeah, you like the cheese?
Okay. Try that.
You want to try that?
Is it hot? Is it hot? Is it good? Yeah.
Good. MP, your
Oh, it's
turn.
so good.
It looks pretty delicious.
That's really cute.
Oh wow.
Good.
Nice and flavorful. Good,
That
guys.
is delicious. The gravy's unreal.
Thank you.
Alright guys, so that's it for our poutine episode with Brandon and
Ash likes to hold her arms up like this.